From the stadium, Thereford. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that shows Jets.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Baker going to throw this right away.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield running the option right. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Jalen Carter working his way back behind the line of scrimmage and dropping him for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Channing Tindall. And the Texans are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. On 1st down, Levis. He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Levis back to throw.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 42. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You talk about this Jets defense.
They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that. The throw over the middle taken in. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down for the touchdown out. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here.
Zerline's kick is up and through.
And it's now 3-0 Texans.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Mayfield's throw is on target to Burks.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Mayfield.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Now Mayfield. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Gets it out wide quickly. Burks with it.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down.
He gets it to Burks again.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
Mayfield with it once more. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball.
They've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Second down, here's Levis.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield. Touchdown, Jets.
Zay Flowers.
His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets have taken the lead.
Joey Sly on for the extra point.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
First and 10, it's Levis.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 71 yards.
And the Texans have regained the lead. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series that helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line.
Now Mayfield running left on the option.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Baker Mayfield, 45 yards.
And the Jets have taken the lead.
So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that come.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly
He's
didn't
lost.
work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Claybrook's going to bring this one out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
Levis now on first and 10. That swung out wide to Sanders.
And he's going to be out of bounds bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And Levis going back to the air. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Here's Levis.
And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Jets are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. To throw, Mayfield.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Mayfield on play action.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
Got his man, it's Warren.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
2nd and a couple.
Throwing, Mayfield.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Brandon Ayuk.
46 yards.
And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
And Levis tosses his 3rd interception of the game.
Picked up by James Bradbury. And he's given his guys a shot from late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Mayfield on 1st down.
Brought in by Dobbins near the sideline.
And he'll be out of bounds. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And for Mayfield, this could be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Slide for the PAT.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Levis back to throw. Got Dobbs over the middle.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
One final shot before the half. Here's Levis. That's complete to Dobbs. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now Levis.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And this is something you don't see too much of. Fullbacks trying to stretch the field. But he does a nice job there getting lost out in space and comes up with a really nice gain.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Levis to throw it.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Dobbs goes in motion. Levis throwing for it on fourth.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
And the Jets are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Ed Oliver through the line and hitting him for the loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
Here's Mayfield running the option right.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Hamler, the motion man left. Levis sets up to throw here.
And my goodness, another interception.
He's on his way.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Throw caught by Flowers. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. Gets it out wide quickly. Burks with it.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And they're going to speed things up here.
Now Mayfield.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
J.K. Dobbins.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Levis. He's going to drop this down to Sanders.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And again, it's Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what...
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Zay Flowers.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Jets are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And my goodness, another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be off. It helps seal away one of them.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked up by Juju Brents. And the Texans are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Levis on third down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
And he gets it all the way down to the 3. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to first and goal.
Sanders is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Levis looking to throw.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Levis from the gun.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
And the Jets will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are. And let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, You just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Thomas. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Mayfield with it once more. Forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Mayfield to throw it. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Sly on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Levis flush to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials, turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And brought in downfield by Burks. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Here's Mayfield. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Second and 10. Here's Levis.
He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.